right now.
A new civil lawsuit claims Hudsonville Public Schools violated the state's Disability Civil Rights Act, and it also goes after several parents alleging their children assaulted a classmate. Fox 17's Marisa Oberly spoke with the mother and attorney who filed it. She joins us now with their story. Marisa.
Josh, one of the attacks on that woman's son was caught on camera. It's difficult to watch, and she describes the complaint as a last resort effort to protect her child.
I had no words.
It's the video that left Brittany speechless. The mother of a Hudsonville Public Schools student who asked Fox 17 not to show her face explains in October 2023, one of her son's classmates at Riley Middle attacked him in the school's gym before the day started. All of it caught on camera.
I was ill, ran to the bathroom, I was shaking.
We blurred the video because of the sensitive nature, but the footage shows her son backed up against some bleachers and a male student in front of him. He looks around for a few seconds, then repeatedly punches and even stomps on Brittany's teenager who lies on the ground.
I have other kids in the district who go to school, who are building relationships, who are excelling and stuff. And it's then I have one that can't even go to school because he's not safe.
She says the incident left him bruised and traumatized, but calls the district's response to it more hurtful. According to Brittany, Hudsonville Public Schools expelled the student who beat her son up, but did not suspend the one behind the camera. She also claims the district did not discipline two other kids who allegedly assaulted and threatened him before and after the filmed incident. That's why last week, Brittany filed a lawsuit against Hudsonville Public Schools and the parents of her son's 4 classmates. Fox 17 does not plan to name them because they do not face criminal charges.
We know that bullying can lead to very severe actions, either to harm the victim or the victim then harming others. We don't want to see this cycle perpetuated.
Her attorney, Rob Howard, says under Michigan law, a person can recover up to $2,500 from a family if their child willfully or maliciously causes bodily harm or injury to someone. He adds they believe the district violated the state's Persons with Disabilities Civil Rights Act too. Brittany's son lives with ADHD and anxiety, and according to the lawsuit, Hudsonville Public Schools excludes him from certain programs like assemblies. It also alleges one of his teachers said the class ran better without him. Howard claims the different treatment exacerbated his peers' actions.
Here it's interfering with his education. The middle school years are very important, preparing to move into high school, and he's not reaping the educational benefits that other students are.
In an email, a spokesperson for the district said they could not comment on pending litigation, but wrote, quote, Hudsonville Public Schools works hard to provide quality education to its students and will be writing a response to the lawsuit that disputes the allegations. In the meantime, Brittany plans to homeschool her son. She hopes eventually he can recover from his experience.
I always, it would never happen to me. It would never happen to me. And it happened. And to the extent of it and how it's escalated from where it started, something's going to happen to my kid.
Fox 17 did file several Freedom of Information Act requests to try and further verify the claims made in the lawsuit. We, of course, will report that information on air and online, as well as Hudsonville's response to the lawsuit once it's filed. We also spoke with 3 of the parents named in the suit. However, they declined our on-camera interview request. Reporting in the studio, Marisa Oberly, Fox 17 News.